15th chapter, Supreme Divine Personality, the Purushottama Yoga. अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमदः शाकम् अश्वत्थम् प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्. Shri Bhagavan said, he who knows eternal imperishable people tree, that is the banyan tree, in the form of creation, which has its roots upward, God, and its branches down, Brahma the creator, and whose leaves are Vedic hymns. One who knows the secret of this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Adashchodvam prasrita sasya shaka गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रवालाः अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके. The branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the gunas, the three modes of material nature. The twigs or the buds are the objects of senses. This tree also has its roots hanging downward, causing the flow of karma in the human form. Below, its roots branch out, causing karmic action in the world of humans. Na roopamasyeha tathopalabhyate nanto na chadir na cha sampratishtha ashvatthaменam suvirudhamulam asanga-shastrena dridena chitva. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in the world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination, one must cut down this tree with the strong acts of dispassion or detachment. Tatah padam tat parimargitavyam tasmin gata na nivartanti bhuyah तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसृता पुराणे. Thereafter a man should seek for that supreme state with God, having attained which one never returns to this world, and take refuge in the supreme personality of the Godhead, from whom this beginningless creation has progressed, and in whom everything is abiding since time immemorial. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvairmumukta sukha dukkha sangnaihi gacchantya padam avyayam tat. One who is free from illusion, pride, delusion, false prestige, and false association, who understands the eternal, who has conquered the evil of attachment, who is done with material lust, and is freed from the duality of happiness and distress, and he who knows how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain my eternal abode. न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम. That abode of mine is not illumined by the sun or moon, nor by fire, nor by electricity. One who reaches my supreme abode never returns to this material world again. Mamaivamsho jivaloke jivabhutas sanatanaha manashashtani indriyani prakritisthani kashyati. The living entities, the eternal Jivatma in this body, are fragment of my own self. Due to conditioned life, they abiding in Prakriti are struggling very hard with the five senses, with the sixth being the mind. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramatiishvaraha gृहीत्वैतानि संयाति vayurgandhani vashayat. The living entity, the Jivatma, which is the controller of the body, the embodied soul, in the material world carries mind and the senses, different conceptions of life, from one body to another. When it leaves one body and migrates to another body which it acquires, as the wind carries scents or aromas from their seeds, that is the flowers. Kshotram chakshusprshanam cha rasanam ghranameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayanupasevate. The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eyes, tongue, nose and skin, sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind, thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects. उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्जानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः. The ignorant cannot understand how a living entity or the soul can quit his body, nor can they understand dwelling in the body or enjoying the objects of senses connected with the three gunas. But one who possesses the eyes of wisdom or knowledge can see all this. Yatanto yoginaschainam pasyantyatmanyavasthitam yatantopyakritatmanah nainam pasyantyachetasaha. The seekers or the yogis, striving for perfection, are able to realize Him, the soul dwelling in the self. But the unintelligent, the unrefined, whose souls are undisciplined, whose heart is not purified, who are not situated in self-realization, cannot see Him, though they may try to. Yada dityagatam tejaha jagadbhasayatekhilum yachandramasi yachagno tat tejo vidhi mamakam. The radiance of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world and illuminates the entire solar system, comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the brightness of fire know that the radiance are from me. Dama vishya bhutani dharayamyaham mojasa pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha somo bhutvarasatmakaha. I enter into each planet with my mind and nourish all loving beings with my energy that stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritah Pranapana Samayuktah Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. Taking the form of fire in every living body as Vaishvanara and united with the air of life, outgoing prana and incoming apana, by which I digest the four kinds of foodstuff. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtah matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaishcha sarvairahameva vedyah vedanta krit veda videva chaham. I am seated in everyone's heart, and I am the source of remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am the knower of Vedas. Dvavimau purushau loke क्षरक्षाक्षर एव च क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते. There are two types of Purushas, beings, in this world. Perishables and non-perishables. That is the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, body of all beings is perishable, that is fallible. And in the spiritual world, Jivatma, the embodied soul, is non-perishable, the infallible. Uttamah purushastvanyah paramaत्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः. Besides these two, there is the greatest supreme divine personality who, having encompassed all the three worlds, waking, dream and deep sleep, the Lord himself who has entered into these worlds as unchanging controller and supports all living beings. Yasmat ksharamati aksharaadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vede cha pratitah purushottamah. Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible kshetra and the infallible, the imperishable soul, Jivatma, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas and Smritis as that Supreme Self, the Purushottama, the highest Purusha. Yo mamevamasammudaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting truly has the complete knowledge, and he therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, the all-pervading Lord, O son of Bharata. Iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya nagha etad buddhva buddhiman syat kritakrityascha bharata. Arjuna, O sinless one, and the most secret principles of Vedic scriptures have been disclosed to you by me. Whoever understands this will become wise and fulfills all endeavors that is to be accomplished with perfection. Om Tat Sat iti Srimad BhagawadGita su Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayah.